Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. I got the last of the rhubarb in Alamance County at the Publix today. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop it up and put it in a bowl, in a pan. And I'm gonna cook it on low. Let me grab a knife. It looks like this. It's beautiful color, beautiful color. And it was about $4.19 for a container of them. Well, not container, but a flat of them. So I'm just gonna cut this up like you would do celery. It's been washed. Beautiful color. I'm pretty sure it's rich in fiber. It's got to be. And I'm going to cook this down and make some jam and a syrup as well. I'm going to boil all of it, just barely covered in water. And then I'm going to take some of that out to make the syrup. And then I'm going to leave the rest in and use some Sure Gel to make some jam to pour over a biscuit, to put in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It'll be great for that. It has a tart flavor. Everybody that I saw at the grocery store today in Alamance County asked me what in the world I was doing with that, because around here we just don't use it a lot. But I do love it. I described the taste because it tastes like a Skittle to me. If you put it in strawberries, which I did in a cobbler, it just gives it a tart flavor, kind of like a key lime pie finishes in your mouth, on your taste buds. You get that sour kick, but it's still sweet. I'm going to put about 3 cups of water because I don't want to water the flavor down too much. Rhubarb. Everyone I've talked to about rhubarb says that they're from the north in the United States or even out of the country. I know Canada, they grow it there a lot, because Janet from Another Planet's told me that. She's even shown me pictures of it. She also shared with me kind of how they use it, and they make a simple syrup with it and put it over toast or biscuit. It'd be good over oatmeal. But if you're making jam with it, it's really pretty in the mason jar, if that's your thing. You know, if you want it to be pretty, eye-appealing, then the smell's your second sense with food, and then the taste. I'm going to put this on high and get a boil going. I got a lid. I'm going to cover it and let it boil for about 12 minutes. As you can see, I kind of have to really push and dig my knife into it, and my knife is not dull, so it's a rough vegetable or fruit. I'm not sure if it's a fruit or vegetable, to be honest with you. I've just never talked to a lot of Southern cooks that use rhubarb, and I am loving it. I think this would be good over a biscuit, over toast, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It'd be great in a pie, fit for a pie filling. I think it would be good drizzled over a pound cake as well. Last two here. I'm gonna add 1 more cup of water. And I'm gonna cover it and let it cook down till it softens. Boil that rhubarb down, bake them biscuits brown. I think it'll be great on a biscuit. We had it last night over biscuits and it was delicious. Rhubarb, that's what I'm doing with that in my kitchen today. Thanks for tuning in. Share, like, and comment if you love the videos. We'll keep them coming. Bye now.